Okay, I think we can start. Welcome everyone to the Metal3 Community meeting. Just a reminder that this meeting is recorded and will be uploaded into the YouTube channel of the Metal3 project. Please put the name into the attending list, and also if you have anything in your mind to discuss, so please put it the agenda list. um okay and Today is the Wednesday, 16th of June 2021. um so yes, let's start. And as usual, if we have anyone who are new in the meeting, so please go ahead and give an introduction about yourself. Then I will mute my, my mic meanwhile.
Yeah, I can introduce myself. My name is Chaitanya, and I currently work for Deutsche Telekom in Germany, and I'm working as a software developer at Deutsche Telekom since 8 months now, and we are quite interested in the Metal 3, the Metal 3 project. So, hello everyone. Yeah.
Yep, welcome to the Meet the Cube community. Anyone else? Otherwise, we can start with the first item from Andrew. Maybe he want to ask about for the review for his PR for the fixed memory issue. Yeah, please go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks. I put this item in the agenda because the PR, I think it's in a pretty good shape. This problem has been discovered while testing a high number of bare metal hosts, especially deployed across different namespaces, but it was a problem potentially present also before. It fixes not only the fact that BMO could have been consumed a very high memory under such conditions, but also the fact that secrets were stored also in memory, in particular secrets that were not especially interesting for BMO. The problem has been resolved by limiting the internal controller runtime cache just to the secrets labeled with a special label to identify only those ones that are interesting for BMO. And this required to uplift controller runtime to version 0.90. For this reason, would be nice if we could land as soon as possible the PR so that we could also test better the benefits of the improved version of controller runtime, since before we were still using a pretty old version 0.7. And that's also if some other eyes could be put on the PR, would be nice. Thank you.
Okay, so I can see that there was a couple of comments here from Zin. Um, and also I suggest just suggest that maybe you can assign to someone, so from the honor list. So yeah, to catch more attention of people into this PR. Okay,
Yep.
so yeah, so anyone who have any idea or question regarding this PR? Otherwise, let's move on to the next item from. Okay, sorry, I cannot pronounce your name.
Hello.
Like-
Yeah, it's Zainab. It's Zainab.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Please go ahead.
No problem at all. Hello. I am Zainab. I'm working for Dell team currently. So here I came to see about the IEEE NFV SDN conference. It's happening in Greece in November. There was an option to present a paper. So as I'm working for Dell team on Metal3, so I thought of presenting Metal3 in that conference. I want to ask about the SOPs. For example, do we need to tell someone that we want to present this, or we need to have permission from someone from Metal3? What are the SOPs of presenting Metal3 in the conference? And another question is, can you point any point person? Can you tell me about any point person from whom I can ask questions related to Metal3 presenting in conference?
Yes. About this presentation. Yeah. I'm not sure if I am the right person who can answer this question, but
Yeah. So if you can point me to some person, for example,
yeah,
if you can give me any email address or something about that person so that I can contact him.
Actually, I can see it's in the call now. There are some people who like maybe answer a question. For example, maybe Fukat or Steven. Do you have any idea about this one? Or Ricardo?
Hi, it's Furkat. I think I'm not sure. Like usually, the discussion goes over the email, and presenting the Metal Cube like invite will be sent over the email. I'm not sure if we have to do the same using the Metal Cube the email like mailing list, informing if someone is interested. Or is there any other ideas?
Yeah, actually, I also think that sending to the mailing list is the best way to broadcast this idea to everyone in the community, because for example, in this meeting, we like don't have anyone in the community who joins the meeting today. So maybe the best should be like sending an email to the mailing list and see how people replied.
Yeah, this is Steve. I've given a couple of conference talks on Metal Cube, but not for some time. I think a few of us have probably done the same. Maybe can help provide some materials, slide decks, and that kind of thing. So starting on the mailing list sounds like a good plan, and perhaps we can identify people who would like to help out.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I will send an email on mailing list, and can I note your name, Steve, so that I can contact you later on if I need any help regarding presentation or paper?
Yeah, it's Stephen Hardy.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I guess we can move on. So Fuka, please go ahead.
Sure. Yeah. Sorry. Regarding the previous point, I will send the mailing list, like link to the mailing list in the chat in case if you don't have it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah, and this is like just PSA that we're planning to remove UNOFA 3 types from 7 and there is a PR for that. And I wanted to ask lazy consensus of a week if that's okay, just to give a notice on the community. So there has been a quite work in the ESC side. So we are deprecating the V1 alpha 3 types, and recently we introduced V1 alpha 5 types. And also the uplift of the CAPI work is also ongoing. So just wanted to give a update. And if there are any feedback or objections regarding that, we can discuss it. Or if you have any comments, take a look in the PR. That's it. Thanks.
Okay, so are there any idea or any objections about removing V1 alpha 3 types of this proposal? Otherwise, I think, yeah, that's a good idea to just to put a lazy consensus here and give people like a week. So, and after that, if we don't have any objections, so I think it's good to let it go in.
Yeah, we already removed the CI parts, so we are not running any integration tests on V1 alpha 3. So it's just this code left in the CapM3 repo. So yeah.
Okay. Yes, I think we can continue with the next item from Ricardo.
Yes, thank you. I'll be quick. This is a PR that is open since more than 3 weeks, and it's related to migrating from CentOS 8 to CentOS, well, from CentOS 8.3 to CentOS 8 Stream base image for all the images in Metal3. It's been approved already, just be seen LGTM, and it's related to, so we had a discussion on Slack, a brief discussion. It was related to another change that basically happened in Metal3 DevEnv that was merged already. I think it's time to move on with CentOS 8 Stream. The only concern that was there is that the image seems a little bit bigger, the base image. But after these, as was mentioned in Slack as well, there will be some more changes to reduce the size. So we should go back to almost the same size as we have now. Thanks.
Okay, I will also keep my review on this PR. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, so anyone who want to discuss about this PR, about switching from CentOS 8 to CentOS S Stream for the base ironic image?
Yeah, actually, I have a question. So I saw that integration tests were run 22 days ago. I just want to say I will just retrigger the integration test since we had some changes in this CI. And the one that already passed was running the V1 alpha 4.
Yes, that's absolutely understandable. And actually, I wanted to mention that as well. It makes total sense, of course.
Okay, so
again, thanks.
So I will check the integration test, and should we also check the CentOS integration test?
Yeah. It's not mandatory, but yeah, we can.
Yeah, I think just in case. Okay.
Thanks for the PR, Ricardo.
Yeah, no problem. It's just we should definitely move on with this, and if we find, of course, issues with the new run in the CI, because we are moving farther and farther away from CentOS 8.3, and so we definitely need to keep pace.
Yeah, exactly. Since we already moved, as you mentioned, in Metal3 Dev, I think it's a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and another item from Fugат. So
Yeah, this is regarding the CAPI V1 Alpha 4 uplift in CAPM3. So there is a PR that does quite a bit of changes in CAPM3, and it uplifts control runtime and uplifts to CAPI master, which is like V1 Alpha 4, and does related changes. There is actually, if you open this, the providers document, the beginning of the we have been following this list, which is provided by CAPI, that all the providers should follow. So we have been following this pretty much, and all the changes are done accordingly. So it would be nice to have more eyes on the PR in case if we miss something, and like get more review and fix it before we go ahead with that. Yeah.
we also have the PR for the same, I mean, with the same topic in IPAM and also in the tree event, right?
Oh yeah, actually, I forgot to put the IPAM one. I'll paste it there. So the same changes goes for IP address manager repository, and the PR is up for that. So I'll pass the link there, and
Yeah.
if you have time, please review that one too.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this PR is huge, and like it's like there are lots of change here that may like shape. I mean, the KPM tree. So yeah, please, that is very important that everyone take a look and keep the idea about this.
Yeah, so I updated, sorry, the two other PRs. One is in IPAM, and the third one is regarding changes in Metal3 Dev.
Yeah, so please do review those PRs. Yeah. Okay. And anything else? Did you want? Did you want to? Anyone want to discuss anything more about like the change that we need for the CAPI V1 form? Or any other things that are not in this list? Please go ahead. Otherwise, I think we can close the meeting today. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for your attending for the meeting today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, folks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.